live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
That's going to throw again here on second and 10. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Hyatt with the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Man, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Now here he goes. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw. Here's Dart. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gain of 6.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Dart out of the shotgun. On the move, hit it right.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Gano ready to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. The counter give to Tracy. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And he dodged the tackle. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down from the 42. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
And an Eagle 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Hurts now from the gun. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 7, Giants 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. When on the south had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Completed to his running back. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On play action with Dart. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Dart gonna throw again. He has the first over the middle. And they're gonna bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense is set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. He has it at the 5! And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Tracy reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Giants 10, Eagles 7.
Gano ready to send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And it's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. And again, here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
It's Hurts once again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Complete to Jahan Dotson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Hurts yet again. Has room into the secondary. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 14, Giants 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Darts out of the shotgun. He's running with it. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
The 34-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to get it with the option. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 26. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 9-yard line.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. To throw. Here's Dart. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Managed managed that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Gano ready to send this away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with an option, right side. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. Second down upcoming.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now here comes the New York offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go right back to Tracy. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Tracy once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the counter, Singletary. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Start now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Dart. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Eagles 14.
Gano ready to send this away.
For New York.
Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the pistol, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So now they have 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's keeping it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
15-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They go to Barkley again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. back to throw. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and that'll bring it back to within a score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. New York to the line, 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here goes Dart to the air. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. All set to go now from the 35. Running it after the penalty. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Darts back to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A handoff to Tracy. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Jump off caught by his man. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. With a gun this time, here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Third and 9.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Throw here, third down. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. They go play fake with Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. They connect on the deep shot. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24. Jake Elliott.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Play action with Darts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. This play goes for 36. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to Olszewski. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. 1st and goal, they're going option. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
31, Eagles 24.
Gano ready to send this away.
For New York.
Shipley now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 27.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Risky throw, and it's intercepted! And the Giants get the football back at the opposing 45.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Giants offense all set to get started. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's Tracy. He takes it down to the 33. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They run. Here's Tracy. And that's good for a few, which brings up 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Coming left is Tracy. He gets the 1st and more inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Drawn up for it. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.